What is up, everyone out there on YouTube? This is Michael back with another video, and today we're going to be doing another tutorial on how to run Windows XP on a virtual machine. Now, what is a virtual machine? Well, it's basically an extra computer that's attached onto your computer. So basically, one computer that can pretty much run multiple operating systems. So my computer right now is running Windows 10, but if I use a virtual machine, I can use that to run Windows XP. And the reason I chose Windows XP is because we're going to be trying to play some old games from like way back in the day. Games that are pretty much meant for like Windows 98, 2000, XP, maybe even Windows 95. I should have said that one first, but oh well. So we're going to be using a program called VirtualBox, and then we're also going to be downloading the Windows XP operating system, and I'm about to show you here right now. Well, actually, before we even get to that, I would appreciate it if you could go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now, so that way you can know more about future videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can know about everything, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It always helps, and plus it'll make it easier for viewers like yourselves to be able to find this video easier. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to come here into our browser, go to virtualbox.org. It's going to take us to this web page right here, and you're going to click on download VirtualBox 7.0. So it's going to give you different platform packages you can use, like Windows, Mac, Linux, and whatever these two are. But we're using Windows, so we're going to go ahead and download the Windows version. And I've already started pre-downloading everything I need. I deleted a couple of them because I had to get the correct ones. But you also want to get the VirtualBox extension package, so you're going to want to get that. I already have that set up because I already had it on here before, but I'm going to re-download everything so that way you guys know how we do this. So just download this, and then first you want to install this first and then do this one. So another thing you want to get is the Microsoft Windows Professional, or fuck. Next you want to get is the Windows XP Professional Service Package 3. Now, there are different variants of Windows XP, but I'm going to go with the Windows XP Professional one. So it's got everything you need right here. What you need to do is you click on the ISO image and go ahead and download that. Now, expect to spend at least a half an hour for it to download, because I'm not sure if it's because of the bandwidth of the website server or something, but it is a really slow download. So, and actually, you're probably wondering, what is an ISO image? Well, we'll discuss that later on in the video. I'll explain it a little bit later. So what else you're going to need, this is not 100% necessary, but we're going to download it anyway, is a software called AnyBurn. So basically, let's say you want to take an exe file and convert it into an ISO. And actually, no, we're going to go ahead and explain what ISO means. It's basically like a virtual version of having a CD-ROM, DVD, or even a Blu-ray disc in your computer. They started discontinuing CDs in computers since mid-2010, so that's when they stopped doing that, and now we can do the virtual one, which again, ISO. You can pretty much get the free version or you can get the paid version, but to be honest, we're going to go ahead and get the free version because we're not going to be using it that much. So we got these two downloading, and while this is downloading, again, expect a half an hour, and then we'll go ahead and get started on this. Okay, so now that we have everything downloaded, we're going to go ahead and start with the VirtualBox. So we're going to go ahead and give a click on that. A pop-up's going to pop up as running as an administrator. Yep, there it is. So what you want to do is blah, yes, skip. I don't know why I said skip, but I meant to say next. I'm so stupid today. Anyway, just go ahead and click yes, yes, install. Give it a couple minutes. Once it's done, you can actually go ahead and uncheck that, and we'll go ahead and click finish. Now, you're going to want to set up AnyBurn. Again, this is not 100% necessary, but something that we could potentially need in the video. So go ahead and give a click on that. A pop-up's going to come up here in a second. There we go. I agree, install, yes. Alright, complete. So we can go ahead and not launch it. We're going to go ahead and close it. That's going to pop up now. We're pretty much ready to go. And I've already got some games, and I also got the operating system already previously downloaded before, because again, expect a half an hour, maybe even longer. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go to your VirtualBox. This is what's going to pop up, and you can either A, go with the Windows XP minimum requirements, or B, you can set it up on your own to enhance it a little bit. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to do the enhanced one. So put a name, you can put whatever name you want. I'm just going to go ahead and put Windows XP SP3. Leave the folder as is, and then we're going to get the ISO image. We're going to click Other, and then we're going to go ahead to our desktop. I don't know why it's so big like that. Actually, yeah, desktop right here, Windows XP. So we're going to go ahead, and we're also going to go ahead and skip unattended installation because we don't need that. Now, hardware. So I'm guessing this is as low as you can get, but honestly, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 gigs of base memory. Processors, you could do 3, you could do 2, but honestly I'm going to go ahead and do 3 because I want mine to be a little bit more enhanced. Go ahead and do that, and then create virtual hard disk space. You could do 10 gigs, but because we're installing old games and probably multiple games, I'm going to go ahead and set it up to 75. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Click next. Everything is all set to go, and just click finish. Everything's all set, except we're going to do a couple of changes. Like for one, over here we're going to get rid of the floppy. We'll keep optical, we'll keep hard disk, and then we'll keep network because we want internet on here, and I'll explain later on why. Video memory, we're actually going to change this to 64. That's good enough, and that seems to be everything that we can get. Yep, that's everything. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and click start, and then another pop-up's going to come up for the operating system to get set up. Windows XP Professional Setup. So what you want to do is press enter. You can read through all this if you want, or you can press F8 to I agree. And then we're going to go ahead and format, and then we'll do a quick one just to make it a little bit quicker. You could do the full one, but I'm just going to do the quick one because there's nothing on here. And while you're at it, while this is going through, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It always helps. So it's set up as copying files. So it's copying files from that ISO image, virtual CD-ROM, and putting it into the virtual machine, which is basically setting up as like a brand new computer that has no operating system whatsoever. So if we're gonna go ahead and let this go through, it's gonna take like, I say, about 5-10 minutes, depending on how quick it is gonna be. Okay, now at this point we can go ahead and just press enter, and the computer is going to restart. Now, once it boots up, it's going to say press any key to, yep, there it is. So we're going to leave this alone. We're not going to touch anything. And there it is. So we're going to get to the next part of the setup, which will be making sure you have everything you need, set your timing and all that. And we're going to go ahead and skip through all this. Okay, now it's gonna go up to this part, and it looks like the old way of how Windows XP was starting, but we're gonna go ahead and click next. We're gonna put a name. There we go. We're gonna put my YouTube name, Michael GR95 USA. Subscribe to the channel. And now you're gonna click next, and then we're gonna add a product key, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and pause the video on this so that way I can type it in, just be quick about it. So be right back. Alright, so we got our product key in. So we're going to click next. We're going to go ahead and leave the computer name as is. No need for a password because I'm going to be the only one using it now. While the timing and date is correct, the only change I'm going to do right here is the time zone. I'm in Eastern US time, if I can find that right here. Here it is. Eastern US time. So click next, and then we're going to let this whole thing go through. It's going to be really quick. It's going to install network, everything. Typical setting, yes, you're going to want that. No, this computer is not on a network or on a network without a domain. Just stick with that. So we're going to go ahead and let this go through. It's going to take a little while. Okay, so it's going to go to that screen, which is fine, and it's going to restart. So again, we're going to leave it alone, not let it boot from the CD. And now we're in this part. So this is, I believe, stage 2 of the setup. Well, actually, no, stage 3. To improve the appearance of visual effects, Windows will automatically adjust the screen resolution. Yes. And we're going to actually make a correction on the screen resolution here in a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and finish this setup. Alright, so we just got to wait for the please wait. Oh, that nostalgic sound. I love it. Windows XP. Welcome to Microsoft Windows. Thank you for purchasing Microsoft Windows XP. Well, actually, it's an archive one of it. So we're going to go ahead and click Next. Help protect my... You know what? Go ahead and turn that on. Click Next. Let it go ahead and check for internet connection because I wanted to connect to the internet, and I'll explain why here in a little bit. Will this computer connect to the internet directly through a network? Yes. Well, actually, it's connected through Wi-Fi, so I guess in a way, yeah. No, I do not want to register online with Microsoft. Your name, we'll go ahead and see if I can put my YouTube channel name. Congratulations, you're ready to go. Let's go ahead and finish. Absolutely legendary with that sound. Oh my god, the nostalgic sound. And there it is, and the screen resolution's... Oh, your computer might be at risk. Okay, that's fine. So, what you're going to do next is actually go to Devices, Insert Guest Edition CD Image. And usually a pop-up will come up right here, but instead we're going to go to My Computer, and then right here. So go ahead and click Next, Next, Install. Let that do its thing. Take a tour of Windows XP, no thank you. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Now this process is going to take maybe, I see, about a little less than 5 minutes, so I guess it just depends on everything. Okay, we're going to go ahead and reboot now, and I'm going to show you here in a moment why you want to reboot. There it is. It finally corrected to the correct size screen resolution. So we got all that set up. We'll make a couple of changes here. We're gonna go ahead and do this first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one game on this computer. So go to Device, Optical Setting, or Optical Drives, choose a disk file. It's gonna go back to my desktop, and we're gonna go ahead and start first with this one right here, AOE 2, Age of Empires 2. So go ahead and exit out of that. We'll go ahead and install that one first, just so I can show you guys how that works. Install, checking hardware, yup, continue, install all game files except pre-game cinema. You know what, we're gonna skip the, I don't want the cinematics. We'll go ahead and just, yes, and it's gonna download everything, and the only thing it's not gonna download are the cinematics, because I don't care about the cinematics. Alright, we're going to go to the setup menu, and then we're going to go ahead and exit because we already got it installed, and it's right here, Age of Empires 2. So that's one thing you can do, but now we're going to go ahead and start connecting to the internet. Now, the reason we're going to do things a little bit differently is because if you go to Internet Explorer, it is so old and outdated, it's not even going to load anything anymore. So another example, I'm going to go to youtube.com, go ahead and just that. And it says the page cannot be displayed, even though we are connected to the internet. So, you're probably wondering how. Well, I'm going to show you another way, and this is a good opportunity to tell you guys about AnyBurn. So, we're going to go ahead and get out of full screen. We're going to minimize everything, and then go to the software called AnyBurn. So, we're going to create image file from files or folders. So, we're going to go ahead and give a click on that. We're going to click Add, and then we're going to find here it is, Firefox, right here. So we're going to use Firefox for this, and this is going to be the latest version available for Windows XP. Again, all links that will be used in this video will be in the description down below. So we're going to go ahead and click Next. Standard iOS image, we're going to call it Firefox WinXP.ISO. And I don't know why I'm required to put in the ISO. I'm not sure if it has any issue with other computers or anything. Just let me know in the comments if that's something different I need to fix. But we're going to go ahead and create now. And it's all set up. So let me go ahead and find the file, and we'll go ahead and continue with this video.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, sorry about that. It took a little bit for it to pop up on my computer right here. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the Windows XP. And then we're not even going to put it on full screen right now, just for the sheer fact of tutorials. So go back to optical drives. We're going to go ahead and choose a disk file. So we're going to go ahead and find Firefox WinXP. So we're going to go ahead and give that a click. And same thing, go to my computer. I don't know why that popped up. That's okay. Actually, you know what? This is another thing to do. So we'll go ahead and remove disk from virtual drive and just go back like that. And there we go. Now, it bugs out like that sometimes. I'm not sure exactly why. Someone can let me know in the comments. So we're going to go ahead and extract. And then we're going to go ahead and install it. Next, standard, yes, install. Give it a couple minutes, launch Firefox, yes. Don't import anything. And now we finally got a browser that works. Now, there is another thing I want to do. And we're going to actually do it right here on this browser, on this virtual drive. So we're going to get an antivirus. AVG antivirus Windows XP. So that's the one we want. Download free antivirus for Windows XP. Now, it's obviously going to be out of date, so it's not going to do like complete protection of your computer, but it's going to be one of those it's better than nothing situations. And honestly, what I want to say right here and now before I continue with this video and as we're doing this, if you do connect to the internet on an older operating system, please do so at your own risk because A, there's a lot of security vulnerabilities because security updates have been discontinued since Windows 7 and lower. B, because everything's so outdated, you just can't really do much. So we're gonna go ahead, whoops, yeah, go ahead and close both tabs. I don't know why it's not popping up, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a fix. Oh, never mind, it's right here. I'm an idiot. I just gotta be a little more patient on my end. Let that go through. We got the game, we got the browser, now we're getting the antivirus that we need. And hopefully we'll have some level of protection. Obviously it's not going to be something perfect. Install, we're going to let that do. And we're also going to go ahead and download, put in another game on here that obviously still requires a CD for it to actually play. So let me go ahead and find one that we can use. Okay, I'm back. So it took me a little bit to get it. I had to re-download it because I accidentally deleted it. So we're going to go ahead and go to devices, optical drive, and then we're going to choose a disk file. So what we're going to do is get the game CS World. Now, you're probably wondering what it is. Well, you're about to find out. This is something actually my family keeps wanting me to get, and I played this game before. It's really fun. We're going to go ahead and give it a double click. Usually a pop-up will come up right here. If not, just go to the start, my computer, give that a click, and then we're going to go ahead and set up. And there it is, and you probably remember that person right there. And next, yes, set that up, yes. Let all that go through, and we'll actually go ahead and load it up just so you guys can see. Next, yes. Checking existing versions, yep, blah, 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 yep. Would you like to install where... No, we don't want the demo. There we go. We'll go ahead and cancel that part. We'll deal with that later. And give that a close. Go to my computer. And then we're gonna go ahead and actually play the game. So give me a second while I try to figure this out. Okay, I made a quick correction. I had to virtually remove the disk and then virtually re-insert the disk. So click on run, and this is a really old game. I've not played this game in a while. We're gonna go ahead and just play it for a minute just to show you guys. Carmen Sandiego Word Detective. Oh my god, the nostalgia.
This is Agent 12 reporting. Do you read?
Go ahead, 12. What do you see?
Sand, sir. Nothing but sand.
Then you're not...
I can't wait to see my family actually react and play this game.
The coordinates say you're practically on top of it.
Whoa!
Yep.
Agent 12!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh's right.
Where are you, 12? Talk to me.
I'm in, sir. Inside the tower. That's the good news.
Oh my god.
The bad news is I've been
What the
What's
fuck?
that, Agent 12? All of a sudden you seem to be at a loss for words. Just kidding, Agent 12. You're just feeling the effects of my latest invention, the Babylon machine. As you can see, it turns words into gibberish. The Babylon has effectively stolen your power of speech.
Power of
It's all
speech.
part of my master plan. Long story. I wouldn't want to bore you with the details.
Yeah, boss?
Take these keys and hide them. And not under your pillow like the last time. Somewhere hard to find. And be sure to keep your eyes peeled for any intruders. Well, it's been nice chatting with you, but I must be going. It's a shame, though. I'm about to perpetrate the crime of the century, and I don't even have one worthy opponent. Enjoy your stay, agents. So glad you dropped in.
Well, dropped it for sure. This game is so old. Oh my god, I'm actually kind of glad I got it working. I'm really happy about it. I might actually see if my family will want to actually play this game. Alright, so that's how you load up a game that requires a CD. But the other game I have downloaded, you do not need the CD. So I'm going to show you that here in a moment. Alright, we're back, and we're going to go ahead and start loading up this one. But actually, to prove that you don't need the optical drive for this one, we're going to go ahead and remove the virtual drive for that previous game I was playing. And if you notice a couple of glitches happen, it's because we have the screen set at a really high resolution, 1920 by 1080, so it's a lot bigger than what it was originally intended for this computer. So go ahead and go to this one, accept the agreement. And it's going to do the same thing on here, so I might have to make a couple of changes just to be able to actually get it to work properly. So I think it's because of the screen resolution or something like that. So pretty much here's this game, and we don't even have a CD inserted, so new player. I'll put my YouTube name, MichaelGR95 US of A. Subscribe to the channel. And there we go. We can actually change things a little bit, and hopefully unblock. It crashed the game, but it's okay. Hopefully it corrected everything. It did not. Oh well. Well, we'll figure it out at a later time in the video, but that pretty much proves that the game works, everything runs well, and now that's pretty much it. So hopefully this tutorial helps. I'll leave all links that you need down in the description below, and I'm also going to include links to some of the games I actually recommend. If you want to see more games, or if you want me to try out some of these games, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do a potential live stream playing those old games, and we'll see how it goes. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, follow me on Twitter. I post most of my updates on there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. And also give this video a thumbs up so that viewers like yourselves can find this video a lot easier. So hopefully next time we'll be able to do more. And also, one last thing. If you want me to try to run other operating systems on a virtual machine like Windows Vista, Windows 7, I'm not doing Windows 8. Screw Windows 8. I already have Windows 10, and I may actually do a virtual machine of Windows 11 just to test it out, because I have not tried out Windows 11 yet. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.